Hey, happy 24th, happy 24th. Obi said 24th uko ukurum. I wish I would live in any obra uomo. Obeto politin bag na wo de wo nieme gumo. Obekwe kurasi na wakodi. Ekuamwa, Charlie. Avishapa. Happy New Year, happy holidays, happy everything. Yeah, welcome to our video. Yeah, I know it's been a while. Yeah, like you always know, right? Thank you all those who are watching and all those who will be watching. Thank you so much. Well, like some of us, we always do it. We like to expose the loopholes in the system, in the Ghanaian, political system. I've been having conversation with some of my guys, about, politics in Ghana. And one thing, I know sometimes we see what goes on, we hear what goes on, but it hits all of us differently, right? It hits all of us differently. I've been picking snippets from what has been going on in the MPP campaign. This is something they've been saying. This is something that they've been saying even when they were in power. And recently, it resurfaced. It resurfaced because of what Adwoa Safo, is that Adwoa Safo, that lady? Yeah, Kennedy Japan's baby mama, Adwoa Safo, right? Because of what Adwoa Safo said. Yeah, this issue came up again that Adwoa Safo is like disrespectful, ungrateful, da. And one of the reasons why they say Adwoa Safo is disrespectful is the fact that when MPP was in power, before they passed the e-levy, if you all remember, Adwoa Safo was in the States. And they chartered a private jet. They hired a private jet, or they chartered a private jet to come and pick Adwoa Safo from the States so she could come and vote. Look at this. I know we've all been hearing this. Thank you, my brother, my sister watching me. I know we've all been hearing this over and over, but it hits all of us differently. These politicians, they tell us that there is no money, but they are able to hire a private jet just to pick up just one human being for e-levy. So sometimes when some of us, we talk of the fact that the MPP and the NDC, they don't care about the ordinary people, it's not like we're just saying it. There's a lot of basis. It's a lot of, we have a lot of examples that we can enumerate to support or to buttress whatever we say. And like I said earlier, I know some of these things, it hits all of us differently. It hits me different because I don't see the reason why just one person, because of one person, they should hire a private jet to go and pick her up, while children continue to walk in the dust to school. I know this happened in the past, but it's happening now too. Maybe in not the same form, in a different form, right? Listen, during I think 2012, when the NDC was in power, 2012, it was also alleged that there was this minister who was going to UK for his master's program or something like that. You see, our politicians don't care about the ordinary people. They all come into power. They want to live like the sultans of Brunei, like the queens of Brunei, like the Arabian kings and Arabian queens, without working hard. How can you be traveling back and forth every weekend from Ghana to England, Ghana, just because of a master's program? Yeah, I know some of you had this story. You see, so when some of us say that these politicians don't care about us, it's not like, we're just saying it. But like I said earlier, it hits all of us differently. Growing up, we've all been interested in politics. Some of us, we don't want to go into mainstream politics. If we wanted, we could have. We thought the MPP, they came in power the last time with good intentions and all of that to put the country on the right track. But look, the mess, the rot. If you hear what this guy, Wontumi did with Exim Bank, Such a crappy guy who to me was able to get loan from Exim Bank to plant corn. Meanwhile, he didn't do it. And he had the nerve to do what he did because he had people supporting him. He had people like Nana Addo Bawumia supporting him. I mean, why do we treat our own selves like that? Why? And to this, I will bring in this topic about the extension of the presidential year to 5 years or 10 years or whatever. That is total BS. We don't need no president to be 5 years in power. Even the 4 years is too much. Seriously, I'm telling you. And I'm going to tell you why the 4 years is too much. If anything, they should even reduce it to 3 years. Look at it this way. If the MPP, this recent MPP government, if they had not been kicked out of power, look at the mess, the corruption they left behind. I mean, just think of what they would have saddled Ghana with. Look at the mess this previous MPP, Ghana, now those MPP left with us. The corruption, the rot. Imagine they were given 5 years. These people, they don't deserve governance. I'm not a governance expert. But the whole point is, when you have leaders who have the interests of the people at heart, you don't need 1,000 years. It's true Rome wasn't built in a day. Rome was not built in a day, but it's a journey of 1,000 kilometers, whatever, begin with the step. It depends on the step that your leader will take. That say, oh, this 1,000-kilometer journey, we're going to accomplish it. These guys come to power just to steal from us. And when they tell us that they need 5 years, blah, 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 how long does it take them to build their mansions, to marry extra wives and extra girlfriends, to travel out? When they come to power, how long does it take them? When they come to power, does it take them 4 years to build their mansions? Does it take them 4 years to steal from us? Guys, we need to wise up. The problem with Ghanaians is we are also tied to NDC, MPP because of our tribal lines, our religious lines, which is stupidity. It's insanity, my brothers and my sister. It is. Seriously. There is no point. Those who know me know that I was a die-hard MPP. But man, if it's not good, it's not good. That is my policy. If you're my brother, you do something wrong, I will tell you. I'm not going to say it behind you. I'll tell you in your face. Because at the end of the day, so we are all going to die and leave this world. We are all going to die. And the scariest part of it is we don't even know when we are going to die. That's the scariest part of it. But politicians never learn. Politicians never learn. We have politicians dying, everybody dying. Rawlings is dead, Nana Kunedo is dead, Yiti Mensah, John Kuma, everybody, everybody is dying. But they don't learn. They don't want to learn to build and beautify their own country. The interest of the MPP and the NDC politicians is not to see Ghanaians prosper. That is the main thing. If they have in their interest to see Ghanaians prosper, Ghanaians succeed, they don't need 5 years. They don't even need 4 years. Their interest is to drive in air-conditioned vehicles, V8, while children walk in the dust to school. That is their interest. Selfish, greedy politicians that we have. So those of you parading around, then we need 5 years, the 4 years is even too much. The 4 years even too much. If the will is there, if they have the will to see Ghanaians succeed, we don't even need 4 years. Seriously. We don't need 4 years. In my opinion, the 4 years should be reduced to 3 years. Because when they come, all they do is create some backyard private entities. Then they steal our money through all of those things. Then we say we want to give these people 5 years. We don't need to give them 5 years. Left to me alone, we kick the NDC and the MPP out of power and bring Nana Kwame Bediako. Seriously. So reflect on what I said. When they come to power, how long does it take them to build their mansion, marry extra wives, travel out? Does it take them 5 years? Does it take them 4 years? So why do you think they need more years to build? They don't. They simply don't have the interest of Ghanaians at heart. I was just reading a news item on Ghana Web that the IMF is criticizing this present government of some squandered $240 million or $204 million at the gold board, something like that. And they are saying it's not true. How come it's not true? Sammy Gyamfi, how long did it take Sammy Gyamfi to share dollars on the streets to Agrada? How long? Ghanaians, let's be wise. Let's be wise and stop this tribalism politics and NDC politics. If NDC is not good, NDC is not good. MPP, almost 40 years. I keep saying almost 40 years. Almost 40 years. Look at Ghana. Where is the developmental plan? Where is the roadmap that, we are building roads? We are creating just for the... Where is the developmental plan? Where is it? Where is the developmental plan? Apart from Kennedy Japan, who is coming out with great ideas. And Kennedy's ideas are not different from what the Osajefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah started. So basically, if the NDC and the MPP, if they had not collapsed Dr. Osajefo Nkrumah's businesses, Ghana should be thriving by now. Ghana should be thriving by now. So, you guys think of what I said. And, it's a Christmas season. There's going to be a lot of parties, a lot of events. Master, if you drink, don't drive. If you drive, don't drink. And be careful. Going out drinking, going out eating. Be careful the food you eat outside. Some of these foods, not like somebody who intentionally put poison in it, but some of these food, they go bad. They go bad and they become poison. So be careful what you eat outside. Be careful what you drink outside. If you drink alcohol, don't drive, please. You need to stay alive. Life is good. Water is good. Alcohol is good. Everything is good. Meat is good. Red meat is good and red meat. Yeah, so, my brothers, let's not pamper these politicians at all. Let's not. The main thing is, like I keep saying, they don't have the will to develop Ghana at heart. They don't. And they don't have the will to see Ghanaians succeed at heart. They don't. Because if they truly want to see Ghanaians, look at how our children suffer in Ghana. Children, little kids, through no fault of theirs, walking through dust to school. And like I've told you here before about the Malawian saying, more precious than our children are our children's children. More precious than our children are our children's children. So if you think about this saying and you think your generations unborn are precious than you, how are you going to treat, your present generation or your present children? How? In Ghana for the American say omo ka say politics aye 4 years ni so na de ben no ensem hunu pa hwe MPP for mu fi so na nsen yi emergency e jam san come for 5 years hwe kro no mo be boy yan hwe dream ni kata hwe hwe wuntumi nko asika wa wia any exim bank otumi yes because na Canada me say sorry na ayi can saying na nado any ba mi ata na chi na nado ne ba mi ata da chi ni mpa ni mbonefo omo na chi na wuntumi di sa ni nsemu odi ye no koji sika tuturi die se odi dua ebro akama wa koji sika na sabi obi nka se mendi di o na Ghana politician be se omo didi ni omo nan ni omo nsa ni omo ni ni omo be mo afu ni omo be bia they say impreko kwe serious, that's what it is. These guys are pigs. So na wa koji sika se odi dua ebro fa dua ebro fe dua ebro wa koji sika se odi dua one fe dua ebro na wa ko ma fake receipts ni ade. Some people like this, I have no pity for them. Master, true. No quarry, I have a cope. And yes, I say, they want me to MPP mu, you want me to NDC mu, Jimmy, not MPP for sell mine now. Not muti not going to me, Jagan, the second out yo, not all braggy, and now gold, not the gold in now. And now, Obia on creative yet. On to me create Juma Bia. Na yanya Yako Square, ya boy, homo dia hard work. No, na one before say, Sabe, oye, kwa champagne, unya kwa champagne minia. A chronosika no mu using no, into obi nam ho, no ma to mo kakes. Me nka so bia na yes how. But want to me clearly no, aya chronosika na no de ye ne ho no. Chronosika. Inti mo amoka se NMPP ni NDC yenya extension yenya more 5 years no. Eyansem minsro na meka it is. Eyansem pa because eteki o mahin ansa na mo ba aban mu a o mesisi adan. Eteki o mahin ansa na mo ba aban mu a o ma ware ebiaka ho. Eteki o mahin ansa na mo ba aban mu a o mo de o mo yire ni o mo ni o mo mpura ma kwa abrochire. Eteki o 5 years. It doesn't. Ghana politicians omu ni you can't will cry you say omu ni tima say onase omu person me who say Ghana for tumpon because Ghana the average Ghanaian politician no obese tembi obe kotokoto ne nan ase sa adwinfi no omu ni intention say you be create millionaires e okronim na chese kro na tumpon no bia tumpon omu ni sa adwin no adwinfi na me kra de minim omo ye bibia for power omo konro so omo kunipa de ye ritual le manem nyina so omo nya power ya hwede omo de power ye ene ye nkwala gusu nkwala nketenkete ya through no fault of theirs ya wo ma ba wiase egusu enenam emfuturo mu ekosukuu na empanyimfo omo fo so mo nyansa no omo te air condition mu o tena air condition mu afo so wo nyansa no akola na ona mfuturo mu no then na odwen fa ne ho we ye mpanyimfo omo dwen ye daache omo dwen ye daache ho because malaria for omo kasa bi omo say more precious than our children's children say ye more ye ma omo hu hia yen pa no ye ma omo hu yen no ye ma to aso omo hu ye ma to aso ayen hu omo no omo kura ehia yen ese omo ya wo omo sisi ano nti ye ma to aso a yen hu omo hu hia yen ya ye ma sisi an say na ye treat yom some who minim say Ghana politics no tribalism nin say intama obi asante ntimi chinchina me MPP obi ya agbeni chinchina me NDC obi ya srem nin chinchina me NDC me say na my politics yes ahwe minim say ensema ya make ensema ya otinyina no what da but ye mu bi niam be hate and different hwe and then answer me do fie na me saw TV no na akwala bi oboken in sambrane na chese all of a sudden na mesu if you say me ya say Ghana kura nyakopon a shirayen na nipa gusu bre okronim so mahu na ya dwen ho a asema membe ken wonim da what da MPP for what aban mu omo be yi levy mu nyina mu kaya Kennedy ono an kan so nam omo de yi private jet ekofa yi you can say adwo asafo private jet nipa ba kupa yi level just one vote nti eya politicians say ka che say ye ni sika so adwo asafo nko a asemi ba mitrim efficient recently omo MPP yi na omo ye campaign for mo presidential na ba mtina adwo asafo nsem no eko ede ko baaye so na nipa ba kupa yo ko fa private jet akwa no abi America akwa to yi level aba mo menwe ho eya politician ka che say ye ni sika omo ba ban mu a omo adwia ne say omo mba mewia Ghana sika omo developing schemes I dey be siphon sika aden want to me on ho saa no ho saa na on creative hwe da no yetumi exim bank sika omo tumi ko gi loan esan say ba omia ne nanado eta na chinti na wo nam ho na wo usua de sa obo ho modern sa wako university sebio bi crack trotro na ugusu fa because want to me twin the sports can in man na ofo se oye kwasa onya kwasa mpani minua onya kwasa mpani na Ghana for mpani for be na nam ho no ahemfo ni omo nyina sika ni krono niema na omo ye na de bia eya asema ya meka no eya sometimes anya say nipa pekasa na ye ni bibia o wiase mu awo but odwe ho dey see 79 ni 81 ene NDC ni MPP for na ebi edimu tintimman anema ekon se na wo say ye kro no empanyefo no enyansa de nyansa no ebi ni omutrim anasa adwen ebi ni omutrim ebi wo mu so mo fa ndwen no seriously means so na make and that's a fact because odwen who says near C79 pa na odwen who na say corruption ni manema bi gusu sisi a odwen who anti ase oh yeah, now go blame Trump. Trump or president. Trump is not a president. Trump or your president. You are not obey America for 100 ton obey. men general enko blame Trump. They said that maka say me Trump on pamu ye nyina Africa ni bi on pamu no embra Africa because e bia eno na be ma ya adwen no aba ye ho beba ye ho so na ya hold your leaders accountable because we don't know how to hold our leaders accountable. We don't know how to hold our leaders accountable. Share nkwala insia na ekowu ye ewo recruiting exercise no. Omo mpanyifo na deda sakoko military ayi nanu nyina then ya ye omo. We don't hold our leaders accountable. Into obi adi nkwasiade ni mu adi bia na wafa ne ho adi. Temia na omo mfo som ye mpanyifo no na omo gusu eye de omo ye. Mpanyi nye emfie nkekewo. Mpanyi enye se wanyi wadi 100 years ana ma ye panyi. Oni ye na chese wo ye panyi. Nti omo gu krom wo ahemfo police inform panyifo soldier form panyifo ni omo mka panyifo na omo anyi omo fo so mo nya panyifo omo nya panyifo oni ye na chese wo ye panyi anya se wanyi in numbers nti kana for ye ntena ho na ye hwe omo na omo ye sa wi ase no enyine be wu akọ na asa na omo betra ho na se omo be ye sa. Some of us no yebetimi akasa sabe me menya sikani wa yebetimi akasa no pakoko yebenya bianom yebenya atade ahye bibi ahye but ye pese Ghana ni bia ho beton and it is very doable. It is very very doable. O hwe se nkrofo we mo hwe sika na mo de hye mpase o mo de hye politank mu o mo de sika hwia na mo de to adan e wa buchiri a na mo wi amasa be blame Trump mo ma Trump mo Trump asem kra de me ti so bi ka Trump asem ma na ka obema ka me de pen we be no, but seriously, we need to be serious. We need to hold our leaders accountable. Ye nim say you hold the leaders accountable Ghana. Ye nim seriously. Ye nim Ghana for nyina ya TSC Parliament House. Then no mo be mo omunya ho drive air condition vehicles na enkwala na mo futuro mu. Na eya mo fe. Omo from say mpanyifo okro ni. Panyi okro ni de we. Panyi okro ni. O ye panyi na sa abofra komo de na aduane wonu be yi ama abofra no. Ubeyi ama abofra no ubeyi ama ene ka se wo ye panyi enye se panyi na wo didi na nam gusu twofo na akola ekomode no me de manu besi se nya da meka no Christmas edu New Year so beba events bebre party ni niema masa aduane abedi wa bonten hwe niema abenom wa bonten hwe ebi wo ho aduane na enye se obi di poison bia tumu obi amfa hwe ntumu ye bas aduane no Ghana ade ache so enso form ho so mo beton. So no akoto food poison especially mo amotu kwa amoko Ghana no mo yefunu ni niema ade achechichi so sa na enje wan hwe wakodi aduane bi no akoyare na wawu obi beka se yabo odua enya hwe eye food poison anya se poison ede egu aduane mu aduane na ase na omoton ana eku because recently me wafa asi bi akoyewu wache bi okoto ye sa wache na ade ache so na omogusu ton enya se ya poison nti mo hwe mo so ye enkwahia aduane ye de ensa ye de enam amoja wo mu ye de enam amoja wo mu nti mo hwe hu so ye why na ne ye nyina no for God and country say ye nyina obi ani beji nti afi ye nyagopon on fan cha ye no man ahoden nkwatenten odo ni abotare why nti bi mo nyina afishapa baba micho bia mo hwe mi nyina medase brother Dukote medase Spirito thank you mo hwe mi sisi mo hwe mi lete nyina no medamase nyagopon share nyina peace and love to you now do the nasa so bye bye.